Hey Miss April, my name is Frank McKee, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers for your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, I have found that by giving small businesses a free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business, some choose to still ask me to do it for them. So if by the end of the video you've liked what you've heard and you think I can add some value that will help you to grow more exposure for your business, then shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of the video you simply want to take this free attack plan that I'm giving you and implement the ideas yourself, that works for me too. So let's get started. I know you're busy. I only want to take up 5 minutes of your time. So let me show you what you can do to increase your company's exposure on the internet. Let's see. First of all, when I did a Google search on electrician in Raleigh, North Carolina, you can see all the results that are coming up. First section is the advertisements. The next section here is the Google Map Pack, which lists the top 3 in the Map Pack, top 3 results. And then the third section is the organic results. So you can see in the first section we got the Volt Doctors of Raleigh, and then they also appear as first in the map pack, and then they also appear again down here at number 10 on the organic results. So they are the #1 competitor to beat. You can also see up here that there is 590 searches per month on this keyword phrase. So if you can get into if you can get onto the first page of Google results, you're going to get a lot of customers because 92% of the clicks come on page 1 of the search results. Okay, so there's 3 things that I want to cover today. The first is content and keyword difficulty, or keyword density, excuse me. So if I look at your web page here and I use this tool called SEO Quake, you can see here that you have 1,229 words, which is pretty good. The recommendation for how the Google algorithm works is they are looking for, well, first of all, they're looking for relevancy and authority, and so the word count kind of plays into that authority piece of it. And so Google is basically essentially looking for 1,500 words on the home page. So you have, what I say, 1,229, so you're pretty close. Your competitor, the Volt Doctors, they have on theirs is 1,588, so they do meet the threshold. The second thing that they look at, if I go back up here to your site here, you can see this is your site, Michael and Son. The keyword density. If you look at the keywords here, you do have electrical in there at 1.55%, which is pretty good. Generally, you want to be in that 2.5 to 3.5% range for your top keywords. One thing I did notice in here is that you don't have Raleigh. So that, I think, might be preventing you from getting into that first page. The density this is the percentage of the time that word shows up as a percentage of your overall word count. So if now switch back over to the Volt Doctors and theirs, you can see they have electrical as their highest density word at 2.39%, and then they also don't have Raleigh in there. They do have it as a 2-word phrase. Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh no, they do have it up here in the top section here. So they do have it is listed 9 times on their website at a 0.57 density. Electrical being 38 times at 2.39% density. So that is an area that I think you can improve on it by just increasing your word count a little bit, and then adding the electrical, increasing the use of the electrical and Raleigh words. The second thing that I wanted to talk to you about is citations. I use a website called Whitespark, and you can look up the number of citations that each website has. So I had done this before the video started. So citation, essentially, to define it for you, is a listing in a online directory where your company is listed with the business name, address, and phone number. So you could see Volt Doctors has 35 citations right here, and your company, Michael and Son, for Raleigh, has 25 citations. So you have a little less than Volt Doctors, but they're, the distance between you is not great and is definitely beatable. So that is Citations. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about is referring domains. This is essentially links from other websites to your website. So if I look at Volt Doctors and I run that tool, you can see that Volt Doctors has 39 referring domains, whereas you have 142 referring domains. So your website, it should be outranking them, because that is a big component of the Google algorithm. So what I think we need to do is just beef up your citations and your word count, and probably the keyword density is your biggest area uh, that should be increased, and would definitely result in you getting onto this first page. So I hope that helped. If you want any help doing this, I'm happy to do so. You can give me a call back at 860-306-5662. Otherwise, you can take these ideas and implement them yourself. And I wish you all the best, and hopefully I hear from you. Take care now. Bye-bye.